Introducing our officials for this match. First, referee Aikel Tero. Second, referee Jay Derikito. The action continues here at the Playtime Philoil Center in San Juan. This is the Shakey Super League 2026 National Invitationals. This is match number 9 in the preliminaries between the University of Santo Tomas and their opponents, the Perfect Set Dreammakers. And now let us meet the starters. First, for the University of Santo Tomas. Beginning with their setter, number 1, Andrea Tanchunbing. Outside hitter number 7, Jaira Romias. Another outside hitter number 10, Nicole Pelaez. Opposite hitter number 17, Anya Menchavez. Middle blocker number 19, Aleli Manzanillo. Another middle blocker number 21, Erin Soto. Starting libero is number 4, Chas Pepito. And the head coach of UST, Christian Fernandez. And now let's meet the starters for the Perfect Set Dreammakers. Beginning with their team captain, outside hitter number 8, Niceman Manolad. Another outside hitter number 3, Victoria Anderson. Middle blocker number 5, Naomi Barbosa. Center number 9, Nina Villajoaquin. Another middle blocker, number 11, Caitlin Callahan. Opposite hitter number 21, Maya Barrera. And the head coach of Perfect Set, Henry Valiente Jr. Starting libero of the Dreammakers is number 1, Hannah Reyes.
Starting 6 for University of Santo Tomas, we are joined by Tanchunbing, Soto, Manzanillo, Romaes, Pelaez, Menchavez, and Pepito. For the Perfect Set Dreammakers, Villajoaquin, Callahan, Barbosa, Anderson, Manalan, Barrera, and Reyes. This is our final game in this five-game lineup this Monday, day number 2 of our 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals, live in the Playtime Philoil Arena in San Juan City. Daphne Cristobal here with Richie Cordero. We see here Victoria Anderson, one of the Phil Abs from Perfect Set Dreammakers, looking forward to bounce back after their loss earlier. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
We open with the serve from Andrea Tanchunbing.
An early ace for last game's MVP of the match. Again, heavy servers ang mga setter natin dito, and that is Tanchunbing for her first point in today's match. So a good start for the UST Golden Tigresses. So ito si Andrea, she has a twin sister, which is Brianna. They're all the way from Cebu. Some of the struggles they had when they first transferred here in Manila was actually the language barrier, because masanay din sila sa Bisaya. And slowly, they were able to improve their Tagalog. And speaking to Brianna, si Shobe, ayun, na-improve niya na.
You know, a lot of the times, those language barriers, you really learn from your teammates because of the exposure you get from just talking, very casual talk. So it's good that she's able to adjust already.
But imagine the connection that they have, no? Since sisters, twin sisters sila. Siya setter, yung kapatid niya, libero.
Libero.
And Chavez will score here. Itong si Nicole Pelaez. Hindi na kailangan magpakilala niyan dito sa ating tournament. As she has actually created her own name already in the high school division. You like that powerful hit by Naomi Barbosa. Again, earlier she scored 7 big points, and for sure she is much more hungry to bounce back in today's game.
Warmed up already and already familiar with the court. You know, sometimes you just need to adjust after that first game, and we see that happening here. But first, a service error coming from Barrera of the perfect set Dreammakers.
We talked about itong perfect set Dreammakers, USA-based team. So most of them were here since July 8th. Pero karamihan din sa kanila, mga pure Americans. Pero meron din sa kanila 9 of them, mga Phil-Am, as mentioned by Miss Eileen, their team manager. As we see another connection here this time, that attack will come from the middle.
That was in favor of Manzilio for her first point in today's match.
Manzanillo and Soto trying to tower this Espana-based team.
Free ball coming up their way. We'll see combination plays, maybe. Exactly.
Great dig. That effort by Abellanosa though from PSD.
We're already seeing a better start here for the perfect set Dreammakers. Although medyo nabati ko yata on a back error coming from their side.
Still in the service area, Erin Soto.
Erin Soto continues to serve para sa UST.
That ball will sail out.
Erin Soto actually standing 6'3" tall. Oh, how I wish I have that height also.
Parang if you have that height, you don't have to jump na rin when you try to block the ball eh. Maybe just a little hop.
Yeah, or just put your hands up. Underhand set, Anderson from the back row. And they go to the open. That's going to be a down the line kill.
Beautiful setup there by Tan Chon Bing. You know, that's why you want to take advantage of that perfect first balls, because you can more often than not give your perfect sets and give confidence to your spikers.
Just want to say hi to head coach Kung Fu Reyes if ever he is watching this small game. Right now, calling the shots is assistant coach Yanni Fernandez. Has been with the program of UST for quite some time already. Nothing to prove for the coaching staff of UST. And Soto continues her consistency from the service area, 8-2.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Six-pointed advantage for University of Santo Tomas, but if we discuss about consistency from the service area, I don't think that's gonna be a problem here for Erin Soto.
Too long of a shot there coming from Manalad of the perfect set Dreammakers. So a little adjustment may be needed on her attacks.
And Soto continues to serve.
Although probably that was exhaustion already for Erin Soto.
Team captain Manalad now for the service.
Reverse
Back
setup.
set.
Back row kill picked up from behind by Pelaez.
A few errors here coming from the side of UST, so it's a perfect time for the perfect set Dreammakers to really capitalize on the free points they've been receiving.
You like the aggressiveness at the net nitong si Manzanillo. Let's see how she will try to connect with Tanchon Bing this time around.
Good effort there, but once again, just dominating when it comes to Romias getting those attack points. That's already her second one. Kanina down the line, this time around cross court.
Ito mo yung variety na meron para kay Jaira.
Over reception there. Good floor defense here for UST.
Barbosa securing the first ball, jump set, running attack, well read from the open. Ipik Anderson from the opposite side, nice reflex from Tanchon Bing. Buhay pa rin ang bola dito, there was a chase, attack from the back.
Another attack error on the side of the Golden Tigresses.
Rociani Fernandez on the sideline signaling that wrist action for Chavez, which was lacking in that previous sequence.
Serving Naomi Barbosa.
Great first ball coming from Chas. They go to the open. Yun yung wrist action na hinahanap.
3 points already for Romias on the open side of the court. You see her really varying her attacks down the line cross court, and now just a soft touch right behind the blocker's hands. Very smart and strategic player.
Great save. Almost, pero hindi natawid ang bola dito.
But Anderson with her first point in today's match. We saw her a while ago in the first game. When she set up, she does tend to become aggressive inside the court, and we want to see her do that in today's match, in today's second match rather. But Pelaez answering back with her first point in this first set.
The recent palarong pambansa, Nagusad del Sur, MVP, Nicola Pelaez, showing off her A game in today's game. They're up here 6 points.
Just an inch short to go over. UST will gain that point.
Still serving Aleli Manzanillo.
Short service as Manzanillo.
Manzanillo with her second point, this time coming from an ace.
Hailing from Dingras, Ilocos Norte is the 17-year-old Sofia Manzanillo. The serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mochos now. Time out muna tayo.
How high is the ceiling here? Very high, right? So when we contact the ball, all we have to do is push it with height here. Okay, as long as it's like 20 to 30 feet in the air, then our setters can get there. Got it? Okay, we're right there. Clean it up. Okay, clean it up. Let's go.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
You know, being in an unfamiliar court or environment, Coach Henry really is just reminding of his girls to be aware of the height, of course, of the ceiling and the distance from the court to the side. And it's really smart because it's really important for you to be aware of the court, and how you move inside the court will also be part of the strategy that you play with. And that's Anderson once again with the second one. And we were looking for this kind of aggressiveness that she was doing in the first game that she's consistently performing in this match.
Then Victoria Anderson, a Phil-Am player here for Perfect Set Dreammakers. You know, interestingly, itong Perfect Set Dreammakers, aside from having the opportunities to play against one of the best teams here in the UAAP, yung senior high school ng Adamson, and of course, they also had a tune-up game against DLSU. They also donated some balls and ball cards in one of the schools in Binyan, Laguna, Hagopo National High School. So, very generous din and very intentional din, no? Itong Perfect Set Dreammakers, although right now they are trailing 7-16.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Back inside the Playtime Philoil Arena for our 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors and National Invitationals. And so far, UST finding themselves in this comfortable position, 16-7 to open things up in our set number 1. Better reception here courtesy of Anderson. Deep cross picked up by Pelaez. Sa kanan, ihahatid ni Chavez ang bola pero napasobra doon.
Chavez attempted to do a cut shot, but I guess medyo nakaibabaw na rin sa kanya yung bola. That's why that angle really went out. Callahan now on deck to serve for the Perfect Set Dreammakers. Set was too high for Erin Soto.
Still serving Caitlin Callahan.
First, we also know in the recent SSL Gville, UST was hailed as our champions in the Rising Stars Cup.
Too much power on that attack coming from Pelaez once again on the open side of the court. You know, once you set her up, you have to expect that you're gonna get a bang in return.
Number 10, Pelaez out.
Pahinga muna. Itong si Pelaez had quality minutes here in set number 1.
Stepping in to serve for UST, Raisa Ming Spene.
Spene inserted in for the first time, and Chavez with that pickup.
Perfect setup there from Tan Chonbing, and that is Romias once again for her fourth point rather in today's match.
Kabalya, papasok para sa UST. And ito rin yung ipinakita ng University of Santo Tomas dun sa kanilang unang manalo Richie, kung saan Nagkaroon din talaga ng free will si Andrea to activate whoever she wants. And that's why she was hailed as the MVP of the match.
You know, I like that now that they kind of have a comfortable lead here in the first set. UST is really capitalizing on mixing up their players and gaining that exposure to different sets of players inside the court, and that will really show the familiarity inside the court. But a service ace here coming from the perfect set Dreammakers. That was Barrera for that service ace.
Still serving, Maya Barrera. Service goes out.
Although this time, that unfortunately sailed out after that service ace. That was Maya Barrera, of course the younger sister of Lana Barrera, one of the players of the Adamson Lady Falcon. So for the perfect set Dreammakers, this team has been producing a lot of talents, even in the pros here in the Philippines, and of course, players from the Adamson Lady Falcons, not just Lana Barrera, but also Frisha, Divina Gracia. So they've been really trying to give exposure to these young talents from California, USA.
Good place there, right in the middle of the UST players for perfect set Dreammakers. So better performance here coming from them. Manalad now on deck to serve.
On deck to serve, nice Manalad.
Anchan Ring, also the open. Anderson denied. Not the best coverage.
You know, I think there's also pressure when it comes to UST blocking, because more often than not, if it's not a double block, it's a triple block that UST will do onto you every time you try to attack the ball.
Now Cruz and San Jose is injected in for the first time for University of Santo Tomas. Nothing to worry about, especially that they are in the upper hand by 8 points, 20-12.
Serving for UST, Alexandra San Jose.
Anderson, great pickup. No hand check. Granted there. Para kay Tubalya, puntos yan para sa perfect set Dreammakers.
Quite a few attack errors here coming from UST. And I guess it's also because they're also mixing up their players. So the setter to attacker combination will also matter, especially in different sets of players inside.
Tubalya this time assuring that's gonna be a point for her team.
Exactly, mabilis na naman bumawi itong UST. And this time it was Tubalya from the open side of the court.
Ryan gets it through. More certainty in that hit. Sharp kill from the back row.
Better coverage for perfect set Dreammakers.
Reyes to Anderson. Of speed. That will be a point for Rice suspending.
Varying her attacks, it has become effective when it's really placing the balls on where it will be difficult to receive.
That Smart Power Down play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. Timeout muna tayo. That header was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now. Victoria Anderson trying to lead itong perfect set Dreammakers in this game against University of Santo Tomas. Pero 4 na puntos na lang ang kailangan ng UST para makuha ang set number 1. Miscommunication here, not the best way to respond after a timeout.
You have to commend UST for having so much celebration. It really uplifts each of their players' game. Of course, the energy inside of the court is so important, and that's what we're missing from Perfect Set a while ago. We were seeing more celebration and energy coming from them, and I guess that's also the confidence talking.
The attack goes out.
And unfortunately, that attack also sailed out.
University of Santo Tomas at set point. Serving for the set.
It's 24-13, only a single point needed. Pero nabati ko ata yun.
Serving for perfect set.
No room for errors for Perfect Set Dreammakers. Over-received. Anderson with that hit. May atake mula sa likod.
There was a touch to be called on the hands of our UST girls. That point will be awarded to Perfect Set Dreammakers, still alive in this set, 24-15.
Better reception courtesy of Pepito, and zone 1 is the target for an early wrap for University of Santo Tomas. Beautiful setup job for some middle blocker action here para sa UST. Sila ang aabante in set number 1, 25-15.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
25-15 was our set number 1 score. UST made sure to prevail in that set number 1 after bagging the first win. In day number 1, we see here Coach Coco Reyes on the sidelines.
It was a great mix of players on the side of the Golden Tigresses. We had a couple of names really shine. We had Palaes, Romias, Manzanillo, Soto. Everybody just had their fair share of attacks, and that's all because of Tanchon Bing and Suspenye, who really, San Jose rather, who orchestrated that, and they're really challenging Perfect Set Dreammakers to get the same kind of attack points. 25-15 was our score, and for our set statistics rather, we have 12 attack points coming from UST and 4 for Perfect Set Dreammakers, 1 block for UST and none to Perfect Set Dreammakers, 3 service aces, of course, and just 1 for Perfect Set Dreammakers.
And let's see how Itong perfect set Dreammakers will further establish themselves here in the second set. Pero makikita natin, mga second to third stringers ni Coach Kung Fu ang papairalan nila dito sa ating set number 2. We know there's a lot of new names in this young lineup. So for sure, they gotta battle their slot, their spot, if they really want to be part of the final lineup of UST. Set number 2 is about to begin, still live in the Playtime Fuel Oil Arena, the 2026 SSL Juniors National Invitationals. So the after Cristobal here with Richie Cordero.
That is Moreno for that first point of the second set. You know, that's the kind of impact you want. Nakakapasok mo lang sa loob ng court and you're ready to provide the same kind of intensity that the first set of players produced in the first set.
Siyempre, extra challenge yun dun sa mga second or third stringers ng UST, how they will also try to maintain that momentum they had in set number 1. Ball saved, a bit of scramble din para sa UST. Moreno, perfect ball placement.
Little help from the net. Moreno once again with another attack point. That's already 2 points to her name. Starting out this set pretty well. And I guess that's where we really have to give respect to how deep and how rooted these players are in the UST program. Mapa second stringer, third stringer, you really get the trust coming from your coach.
That's a point for UST.
Puntos muli.
This time from the opposite side of the court, Santo now on deck to serve for UST. 3-0 of perfect set Dreammakers.
Really a lot of options para sa University of Santo Tomas. Moreno, San Jose. The tandem of these 3 players so far bringing wonders for University of Santo Tomas.
Still serving Alexandra San Jose.
They go to the open. Sa kanan, hinatid ang bola. Ang ganda ng depensa sa likod. They tried to adjust, but unable to get it across was Barrera.
Wide there for the second ball for Barrera to even get over the net, because if she did, it will still go over the antenna, which will result to an error.
Alexandra San Jose still serving.
Better reception here for the perfect set Dreammakers. We're
High
really
tap.
looking for that finish coming from them, because medyo naka-adjust na sila dito when it comes to service reception and delivering it to their setter, but their setter may need to really get that perfect set for her attackers.
William Joaquin sending it straight to Barrera in that sequence. Anderson from the back row. Great pickup coming from Chas. Ball tap. Nagagawan ng paraan ng UST. They send that will come from Cruz. This is 7-0 run for this Espana-based squad.
Alexandra San Jose to serve again.
Alexandra being consistent also from the service area, in no doubt. Chas, underhand set. Picking Moreno, the pride of Cagayan de Oro City, leading the way here in the second set. Maria Moreno bringing UST in this first technical timeout.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Second action here in the Playtime Philoil Arena. This is our 2026 Shakey's Juniors National Invitationals. UST still with a solid opening. Sa ating set number 2, 8-0. Joaquin picking Barrera in that sequence over receive. So they will have an opportunity here. Off speed, a great save. Maria. There was another net touch violation. So it is the 15-year-old Maria Moreno leading the scoring here in set number 2.
UST now up by 9.
Over receive. Left wide open. Yung likod na parte ng UST puntos. First point.
Team Captain Manalad to get that first point na paregalo doon for UST, and all the defenders really step forward, making it difficult for them to read that ball.
Attack from the right pin.
Manalad once again easily picked up there.
Moreno pounding it through. Access denied.
Barrera for that block point with Barbosa also. So that's a double block coming from Moreno. So that's what we want to see, because they know that Moreno has been the main gunner in this second set. Gusto nilang to really capitalize on their height and their reach, guarding the attackers of UST. Anderson.
They go to the middle. And right on the corner pocket. Scalfoforo scoring.
Serving for UST, Pauline Moreno.
Moreno now the back row. Good first ball by Anderson. Manalad.
Picked up from behind. The Pepito. Sa kabila, itinawid ang bola. Too much sauce for Tubalia.
So I think because she thought there were going to be blockers in front of her, she really gave it all her power. That's why it sailed out. Pero hindi din umabot ng block. Itong perfect set Dreammakers. Not something you want to show, especially because humahabol kayo sa points. So you really have to limit your errors, especially here in the second set.
Meanwhile, Chiara Alfaforo, 16 years old, hailing from Iloilo. Standing 5'9" tall, just delivered that service ace.
Continuous points here for UST. I think perfect set Dreammakers may need to really compose themselves first and establish their positions to defend the ball from the services, from the spikes, because you need that first ball delivered to your spikers to be able to produce the same kinds of plays that you know they're capable of. You see that we have players here who have performed well in our first game a while ago, who can produce those kinds of powerful attacks as well. They just need to be set up properly.
Walya, pero ando ng depensa. Back row hit, picked up by Moreno. Walya, second attempt, pancake save. But according to our lines judge, that already dropped the score.
Tubalia with another point. So the second and third stringers for Coach Yanni has been outperforming actually the first stringers from a while ago. So it's really impressive how they managed to step up and really give it their all when they're given the opportunity to. And this time it's Barrera who comes with so much power from the back row.
That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109 load now. Much needed conversion for the perfect set Dreammakers.
Too low of an angle for Tubalia on that attack. Free point here for perfect set Dreammakers. Score is now 13-5.
To serve again.
Ace delivered here.
Again, team captain Manalad to lead her team.
She's actually one of the fearless players ever since this game started. Kita natin, ilang beses na rin siya kumukuha din, asking for the leather, and right on cue, Kapitana with back-to-back service aces.
This is exactly what they needed. They need that spark plug. They need the back-to-back service aces. They need these easy points so that they are able to even catch up in the set. You know, capitalize on these strong serves that you're creating. Better reception for UST rather. Tubalio with an answer back. Tubalia just really showing what she's got with such an explosive approach for that attack.
Solid hit coming from Tubalia.
Good serve there.
And that will hit the antenna. So literal no, na nationwide yung recruitment ni Coach Kung Reyes for University of Santo Tomas. Some players from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Katie Cruz serving again.
Another point here for UST. And right now, we'll proceed to our second technical timeout, 16-7.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
So come to you live here in the Playtime Phil Oil Arena in San Juan City for our 2026 Juniors National Invitationals of the Shakey's Super League. 16-7 here in set number 2. We've been feeling the presence of the new players of Coach Kung Fu Reyes here in the Juniors Division of UST.
Another service ace coming from UST in favor of Cruz. Perfect placement there, right in the middle of the 3 defenders of perfect set Dreammakers.
Reverse set up, activating Barrera, who'll be earning that point.
And Barrera has been a player to really go to when you need to end momentum.
Serve. Moreno will attack from the back row, and that's still a point.
Not the strongest of hits, but perfect placement for Moreno.
Like the efforts being shown here by UST. We know that they are the second or even third stringers. Pero makikita mo sa kanila, they're not underestimating their opponents, but it's really their efforts
Yes.
that's helping them out dito sa ating set 2.
There's a lot of intention, even with their free balls, in where they're going to place it, in what part of the court they're going to try to attack it to.
Soto is inserted back inside. I think they're trying to argue that it was a wrong server for UST. But that substitution was intentional since Soto really had a long time in the service area in set number 1. So I think there was some confusion though. Our second referee is trying to... Yeah, it was really a wrong server, that sequence. Or probably some confusions here. Ating second referee muna, double check with our referees, with our technical team also. In terms of the rotations, some confusions here para sa panic ng UST.
And what we don't see on the screens right now is that our team here for Perfect Set Dreammakers are all huddled up. So maybe they're also strategizing and taking this time to compose themselves and to make that kind of adjustment and having those conversations on what they have to do, what they have to change in how they're playing right now. So we like the unity that we're seeing with the Perfect Set Dreammakers.
Rotational fault called on UST.
Yep, so a rotational fault was called against UST. 18-9 here in set number 2.
Score is 9-18. Serving Edwin Liao.
San Jose picking Soto. Ball tap. Andun si Moreno. There was a push courtesy of Soto. Jump set. We go to the open. Moreno. 1-2 play. Espiritu with that save. Moreno sending a short rainbow. Solid denial courtesy of San Jose. Some chase. Naitawid ang bola. Chansa para sa Uste.
Longest rally so far in today's match.
Espiritu from behind.
And Moreno committing a frustrating error to end that long rally. Point will be awarded now to Perfect Set Dreammakers. 10 serving 18.
Not really the best way to end a long rally.
You just have to shake it off when it comes to an error like that. And let's see, babawi to, I'm sure.
Paano sila makakabawi after that 1-2 play?
Smart play there coming from Lau of the Perfect Set Dreammakers. 1-2 play. So again, change of setter from Vilya Joaquin now to Liao. You see her impact because her spikers have been spiking more. So she's seen the adjustments needed from outside the court and she's been implementing it inside the court now.
No celebrations yet dahil buhay pa ang bola dito. San Jose. To Moreno.
Bantay dyan ngayon.
Ganda ng coverage itong si Espiritu. Atake from the back row, wide open.
Nobody was there to guard that attack coming from Cruz.
Like this variety of ball distribution for San Jose. Nare-recognize na rin na si Moreno. Baka nahihirapan na rin. Magkaroon ng kumpiyansa dito. So opted to pick Cruz in that last play. Now, high push, easily picked up.
Another point here for Perfect Set Dreammakers. Score is now 12-19, keeping it alive. Medyo nagigising na dito. The energy is coming back and we are feeling it from the performances of these girls.
Miscommunication here on the side of UST. This is all of a sudden just a 6-point game. A run created by perfect set Dreammakers, forcing Coach Yani to call for a quick break. Six-point game all of a sudden here in set number 2, and a much more energetic and boosted is this team. Perfect set Dreammakers. Will they be able to continue that run?
Manalad now cross court. Espiritu got that easily. Moreno got it.
Not giving easy chances. Etong PSD. Moreno. And finally, a conversion once again.
Just a spin attack coming from Moreno with the help of the net. 2 blockers in front of her, pero medyo na-late na rin yung talon ng blockers here for perfect set Dreammakers.
Really feel na andun pa talaga yung adjustments nitong new players from UST.
Serving Alexandra Santo.
Tough service, Lau. Taking barrera in that sequence. San Jose. May tulak ng bola dito.
Drop shot works for UST.
Good thinking there for San Jose to place that ball. Let's see that play once again. Seeing 2 blockers in front of her and coverage coming in close. She opts to really push that ball forward.
I don't know, that was kind of shaky. I know back home, shaky, huh? Funny. Back home that wouldn't work, but let's just stay patient, right? So if they're using this, would you jump or not jump? Good. If it's a free ball, you don't jump. Okay. If you attack, then you jump and block. Okay. One side out, we're there. Here we go.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Again, Coach Henry Valiente doing real-time adjustments on the disparity of what works here in the Philippines and what works abroad where they come from. Of course, do not jump when it's a free ball or when it's a toss.
San Jose. Shoot set to Moreno. Great chase. Itatawid ang bola. Chance for UST. Combination play. Cruz backs that one in.
Comes in with full confidence in San Jose to go for a quick attack and a combination play successful for UST.
A perfect chance for San Jose to play around. Some various plays here in set number 2. Only 3 points away and securing their second win. Itong UST. Moreno with that cross, extra punch. Pepito. Cruz from the right pin won't go.
Manalad once again off the block hit. Great decision making here for our team captain of the perfect set Dreammakers. Seeing that she had blockers in front of her and medyo nakaibabaw na sa kanya, she opted to make that ball a little higher than the blocker's hands just a touch.
Great lead coming from Espiritu, one of the liberos dito sa UST. Ganda nung palitan nila dito ni Pepito.
That error made UST inch closer to match point. 23-14 now.
Of course, 2-time best libero in the NCAA Juniors Division. Itong si Janine Espiritu.
Right in the middle placement coming from that attack. Actually, it was off the system attack already. Very wide, but perfect placement there for our team captain Manalad right in the middle of the court.
No doubt, kanina pa na nagpapakitang gilas. Tumutulong itong si Kapitana Manalad for perfect set Dreammakers. You go to the middle, won't work. Lau to team captain Manalad in that play.
Exactly what we have been waiting for coming from Manalad. She is capable of producing that same kind of intensity and powerful attacks, and she has been showing up in the second set, and we're very happy to see the girls celebrating each point and each victory of a point. Another service ace coming from Barrera.
And now even Maya joining the scoring party here for perfect set Dreammakers.
Better energy coming here for the perfect set Dreammakers.
Perfect reception coming from Espiritu, and just silencing her opponents was Cruz in that solid hit from the right pin.
What beautiful setup and approach that was coming from Cruz and San Jose.
Serving for the match, Kiana Confoforo.
Serving for match point.
Picked up by Moreno, San Jose to Tubalia, looking for that finish, not yet. San Jose to Tubalia once again. That's sealed out.
Saving a match point here. Perfect set Dreammakers. Celebrating that error coming from Tubalia. Manalad now on deck to serve. So a while ago, she was a main gunner in front that made perfect set actually catch up in today's score. We'll see how she performs from the back row. But
And
that
Tubalia with a better finish this time around.
What a beautiful performance coming from both of our teams. Of course, we had perfect set Dreammakers really being challenged by the heavy attackers of UST. And it's just a beautiful showcase of talent and exposure for both of our teams. We're very, very proud of them and how they've performed in today's game.
Congratulations once again for University of Santo Tomas for earning their second win here in the tournament. We kept on highlighting ever since the game started today how important each game really is. Dahil nga short tournament ito and only the top 4 teams out of the 7 participating teams will advance in the semi-finals. So still a perfect record for University of Santo Tomas as they bag their second victory here in the tournament. 25-15, 25-18 is our final score.